Creepers. Dang, it is beautiful. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. In this case, early. Current time about 7:10 a.m. We're a creeping. Got to get it in early today. It's going to be upper 90s, almost 100 today. And Mr. Sunshine is out already. He's got his big shades on. And it is cooking. But I need some caffeine, so we're heading over to HQ1 to start the morning. I hope you guys are good. It's been a while. We were with the clown for the last few videos. I crept by here the other day to grab that sticker. The Simpsons sticker bandit. Alright, we need some caffeine, some bean juice. And we are creeping to BK. Look at that sunshine this morning too. Beautiful. Alright, got the Creeper Cruiser locked up. Coffee achieved. And I'm uploading today's video, which was really crazy. If you guys didn't see, it'll be today's video filmed yesterday, uploaded today, if it makes any sense. But yeah, it was having to deal with the wackadoodle. Anyways, got the coffee achieved. Gonna add some cream and sugar. Oh yeah, don't mind if we do. BK HQ1. Oh, there's a few folks in here this morning too. Usually we're the only ones in here. I guess I'm a little later than normal though. Alright, just got today's video uploaded. Just rewatched it again. What a joke. That lady was wacko. I was just telling the manager here, my friend Trish. She goes, you got any wackos? I said, I did yesterday. How about you? She said, no, they're at Bay today. That is good. Second sip of the day. I actually took the first sip already, but cheers to you guys. This guy that's sitting in here this morning, he's got his phone turned up full blast. He wants to make sure everybody knows what he's watching, I guess. Oh, well. Oh, that's good. Just leaving BK, Creeper headquarters, as we creep. Sorry for the weird angle. I was getting back on the Creeper Cruiser because I was just uploading today's video, and I also was reading some previous comments. Somebody asked me, any word on any possible Spirit Halloween locations? I said, I'm not sure. You might want to check the website. They said August. But I was thinking, why not here at the former Joanne? Looks like they're starting to gut the store. Still have some items in there. The lights are on and no one's home. I was thinking that they were going to leave these registers in here, which would have been a lot easier for Spirit to just kind of come in and do their thing. But yeah, we kind of toured this on the very last days as well. But now that the registers are all gone and kind of yoinked out of here, maybe Spirit won't pull in here. But they were pulling out all the metal and everything the other day. I saw these guys in here with carts and stuff. I thought, man, this would make for a good spot though for Spirit, just because it's so big. And I think years ago they actually did utilize this spot. Or maybe it was just the other, when Joanne was originally down there and then moved. But as you can see, they've kind of just tore all this out of here. Came through and was trying to get some glass cases for the Creeper Cave from my Simpsons collection, but to no avail. Yeah, they've taken down most of all the signage now. But yeah, I thought, man, that'd be kind of cool, just because it'd be so close. And last year they had 2 locations, Spirit Halloween. Got the signage up still, the Joanne signage. So maybe they will use this, maybe not. But I thought more so with the registers, you know, still kind of left in there, that they would utilize this one, but maybe not. Maybe they'll be in a completely different spot. So sorry if I did give you some wrong info, but I just figured that'd probably be a great spot just because it'd be kind of open, but now that I see that the registers are gone, probably not. Probably not. But before you know it, we will see the banners popping up, and I'll keep you guys posted. Like I said, in August they said to check back on the website just to see where the possible locations are. If you get on there now, sometimes they show the old ones, so it might be even too early to even get on the website. I might, just for good measure, see if that address pulls up. But yeah, they had the other Joanne was over here, which is now being utilized by a furniture store, so I highly doubt that's going anywhere anytime soon. Man, it is cooking already. The coffee's hitting good though, it is strong. Well, the sun is blazing. Just getting here to Main Street. Looking very nice. Quiet for a Sunday. And I've shown this before, but this building here was Cafe Delirium for many years, and it's going to be changing hands to Stomping Grounds. So a lot of new businesses rocking in the Gresham downtown area. Yeah, I can tell it's going to be a scorcher today. Just sitting here feeling that sun on my face. It feels good. Whoa, gosh. I gotta be careful riding with the camera. We got Ted over here just a chilling this morning. Good morning, sir. Looking very nice with your bow. Always reminds me of the Ted from Marky Mark. I think this bear's a lot more nice. Marky Mark. What was the band his brothers formed? Was it New Kids? Yeah, New Kids on the Block. They wouldn't let him in, and then years later he went off and did his own thing, got the thing from modeling thing from Calvin Klein. I think he went on to make way more money than all the brothers. Gotta love Seth MacFarlane though. He is funny. M&M Cafe looking nice. Yeah, I'm just enjoying the morning, creeping while we can. Like I said, it's gonna be just like way hot, so getting out, enjoying the summer vibes. Just one block over off of Main Street is Roberts. Morning. And I noticed this the other day coming by here. This was, oh gosh, I can't remember. I remember it as a Mexican restaurant, but it looks like there's a brand new grill coming in. Blue Pine Grill. I'll go around here. This place has changed hands a few times. Just a block down from the splash pad and the Gresham Arts Plaza. These guys were doing like hot dogs as well, I think, last time I came by here. I poked the camera, but as stated, I remember it as a Mexican restaurant, which actually had a big downstairs area. But it looks like it's going to be switching to Blue Pine Grill with some nice outdoor seating. Yeah, last time we were here, they were just starting a new business. It was like a hot dog place. So, got a salon and stuff over here now. But yeah, they have a basement. You go down a big set of steps, and then there's a big, well, it's not big, it's kind of a quaint little bar. And we used to come here and get tacos all the time, so yeah, I don't see any menus or anything. Interesting. I'll poke the camera in the window just for a second. Look at all this outdoor seating. And it looks like they, oh yeah, they're totally remodeling it. Totally remodeling it. That railing there is a set of steps, I think, that goes down to the bar. Very nice. Yeah, it was like a hot dog restaurant. for not too long. Whoop. And then it changed hands again, I think, and now it's gonna be something else again, so keep you posted. Again, this is just right next to the splash pad. Just right down here. Construction update. I also noticed there's a few places over here for lease. A couple businesses open. I'm not sure what was here before. I don't remember. We got Mr. Squirrel here chilling. Oh, sorry, buddy. So yeah, a few new open businesses and a new restaurant going in. Construction update 2025. Well, not necessarily construction, just new available spots. Stopped off at the park at the baseball diamond. These crows are barking. And what's comedy is the other day I was like, oh yeah, the Portland Crows, that'd be a great name for a baseball team. And they're already on the pitch. The Portland Crows. You guys like the idea of that name? The crows are doing some crowing. That is too funny. It's already copyrighted? Is that what you said, Mr. Crow? Yeah, the baseball diamond's coming in soon. Got the professional MLB stadium approved. Oh, this guy found himself a little piece of pizza or something too this morning. Doing a little... Oh! There they go, flying into the outfield. The Portland Crows. Yeah, that'll be cool to see a professional baseball team, hopefully in Portland. That'd be a great gig to have too, doing something for the stadium or working outside for the baseball diamond. The Portland Crows. In fact, that day that I filmed in the proposed stadium area downtown off of the Tillicum Bridge, right on the opposite end, I was asking people, what do you think? The Portland Crows? They were like, it's got a good ring to it. I was like, I know. And they're always barking at everybody. The Portland Crows. Just stopped off here in front of the old West Gresham grade school. Got the beautiful weeping willow. And I just looked at some flyers for just some activities and events that were happening around town today. And Gresham on Sundays, well, you'll have to check your the local calendar, City of Gresham Events calendar. But today from noon to 1, they do cemetery tours where they go through and they talk about significant and notable burials, history, and all kinds of interesting folks and stories related to these old pioneer cemeteries. There's one over here, and there's one on this side as well, the Escobar Cemetery. And I also noticed Thursday they did a cleaning of the markers and tinning twos of the headstones, and it looks like they're doing another one on July 24th for both Escobar and Whitechurch Pioneer Cemeteries. Refreshments, tools, and gloves will be provided. Free parking. Join the community educate and stewardship teams to clean the grave markers and learn more about the symbols found on the headstones. So pretty dang cool. And I've documented a few headstones from here, so it'd be nice to come here and pay our respects and do a little cemetery cleaning. I love these graveyards that are just super close by. In fact, my buddy Steve, Grave Sites with Steve, I believe his channel is, Graveyards with Steve. He has a few channels, and he does some really cool cemetery videos where he documents famous people and places all over. I think he lives in Palm Springs now, but I'm trying to get him up here to Oregon. He gave me a shout out a few years ago for documenting a headstone. Mr. Keating, who was on Mr. Ed, played the neighbor. Yeah, these headstones and stuff are really cool at these old pioneer cemeteries because they're the ones that have still come up out of the ground. So a lot of history here. But I thought that was neat that they do the headstone cleanings and also the tours. And the tours today, I don't think I'll be partaking in the tour, but nonetheless, they do have two really beautiful historic cemeteries right here. And then just a few feet up, right up top here, is Forest Lawn Cemetery. So 3 right just in this little circle. And I love this weeping willow. But yeah, that's pretty neat. Maybe we'll come back and do the cleaning through Metro. I've talked to them before too, and you have to use certain tools and special equipment. You can't just take like a brush and water. You got to do like, use certain chemicals that don't eat at the headstone and stuff like that. So probably come back for that. Here's the white birch one, 1888. And as stated, these markers above ground kind of thing. Very quaint little cemetery. Spring water corridor right on the other side of this wall. And it's also backed up to the old West Gresham Grade School, which is no longer a school, but as kids we always thought, man, how creepy is that, having a graveyard right next to the playground. So yeah, very lucky to have these beautiful cemeteries right here. And folks give the tours. Man, it's warming up quick. These shaded trees feel nice. Yeah, these are very beautiful through here. A lot of these headstones go way back. I've come back here a few times, like I said, to document some of these old headstones. And there was one in particular way back in here that I did a specific video on. I think it was Hidden Graveyard or Hidden Gravestone. Walter Wilmarth. Way back in here. And I think there's another one down in here as well. Or maybe it was just a grave marker. But I think I remember going down even farther and seeing one. But I think that might be the one way off behind this tree in the very back of the cemetery. I think there's even one. Maybe these are just old cobblestones from the old cemetery itself. Yeah, I think these are just old pieces of rock or whatever. But I swore there was another one even farther down. Maybe that was it and they just kind of cleared most of this back. But way back behind the cemetery, kind of a hidden headstone. Yeah, I think that was it. Crazy though, that it's way down in here. Yeah, I think last time we were here, they cleared most of this. Okay, maybe this is it. Okay, so this is it. As you can see, it's got like a ton of rubble, and at one point actually had the markings on it. I gotta watch my bike too, because my bike's like up in here. Okay, the Creeper Cruiser's good. There it is. Kind of covered with all that debris. And you can tell at one point it actually had markings on it. Crazy. Yeah, I didn't think that this was still down here. I thought the city would have moved it by now, but maybe it is. Maybe it is just a piece of the old. Maybe it's not actually a marker, but you can see how it's got the like divot. So I'm hoping it's not somebody's actual headstone, because that would be way off of the cemetery path. As you can see, the cemetery is like way up in here. So that one that's kind of on the beginnings of coming down here, still way far down. This one here, Walter Wilmarth. I wonder why. I wonder if this is in coincides with this neighborhood up in here. It's called Walter's Hill. So nonetheless, they got the far gravestone way back in there, and then the other one even farther back. But yeah, they got all these headstones through here. And if that is somebody's headstone, I hope the city can figure out a way to move that. Maybe it's even on the other side. But yeah, hidden gravestone. Get the thumbnail. Yeah, that's wild. That headstone would be. So far down in there, if that is actually one. Yeah, but that cemetery tour is pretty cool though. We'll have to check that out sometime. Flip this around. There is a lot of cool old headstones, like I said. Even these newer ones. Very well made. What the heck are you doing? Hey. Hey. Sit. Sit. No, sit. Sit. Sit down. Sit down and shake. 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 Shaky. Oh, you're so good. Is it the hot dog days of summer? Is it the hot dog day? Is it going to be hot today? You creeping out in the creeper cave? Are you cooling out? You cooling out? Okay. Okay. Look at that face. The dog days of summer. Oh, it feels so good down here. Yep. I was just watching my good buddy Adam the Woo's channel, and he picked up a California raisin. It was one I hadn't seen. I was like, where the heck? Well, I know where he got it. He got it at the convention he was at. I thought, man, that's a good one. And it's blazing like a California raisin. That's gonna do it from the Creeper Cave. Had to make it kind of a shorter video than I wanted to because it's just too dang hot. It's like 94, 95. It might be even more. Last time I checked, it was 90. And I lost the jacket for a while, and it was still like, okay, this is somewhat doable. Then I realized Didn't bring a water. And forgot to go buy Winky. I was gonna grab a donut and some things for today, so gonna just chill, call it. Love you guys. Cue the outro. Make sure you guys say hello. Creeper out for now. Peace. Love you guys.
Greshamoregon, creeps, the Gresham